Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for all those who are new to my channel, welcome. I just wanted to take the time to thank you guys for joining me today, and I'm going to go ahead and show you days 9, 10, and 11. Day 9 is already done, and day 10, I believe, is a process video, and day 11 is already done. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on real quick. So this is from the last one. This is day 8, and the only thing that I added new was I forgot to add my number. So I added an 8 on the little mason jar. And then to complete this side for fall, I went ahead and added this printable. This is boots, sweaters, hot cocoa, jeans, pumpkins, fall festivals, which was that on the other page, football, scarves, and Halloween. And so this is day 8, day 9, I mean, sorry. Day 9, I decided to do a little pocket, and I went ahead and stitched this with my sewing machine, and then I just punched holes in it. And I put this little shopping cart. This day we had to reschedule. We had our pumpkin patch scheduled for this Saturday, but I injured my toe, and so we weren't able to go because I could hardly walk. And the little walk-in that we did do, decided to do a little shopping. So I went ahead and took out, and it made this little pocket right here. I put a little notch in there, and that's where I stuck in my journaling card. And I can go ahead and put that in there, or any additional pictures that I want to add in there. And then I just used a cut file for this little cart, this little shopping cart. Thought it was cute. It had this little flat jemmies from the Paper Studio, and they're kind of iridescent. And I just put a little ghosty, and the papers and stickers are from Happy Haunting from Simple Stories. And then I decided to put Bring On All Things Strange and Spooky. And this, I believe, is from In a Creative Bubble from last year's Halloween collection. I just printed this on sticker paper, clear sticker paper, and adhered it there. Here's my little tags to go on my little shopping cart. Here's my number 9. And this is my husband, my daughter, and I. We decided to go do a little shopping. She's remodeling her room, or redoing her room. And so we're shopping for a new bed, everything new. And so we went ahead and we were lucky, and we found a bed that she liked. So we went ahead and ordered that. And then we had to go buy PetSmart, and I just put right here, Jeepers Creepers. This is all sticker sheets, stickers from that same sticker sheet from the collection. And then I had to take a picture of all the little cute Nightmare Before Christmas chew toys. We bought some things for our puppers, some treats and more doggy food and other little things. And then this says Fright Night, and I just add a little spider on there. And this is one of the spooky finds that I found for myself. I always wanted a sweater with Jack on there, and I thought that it was super cute. I went ahead, I just got my nails done today, and I got my nails done to match that sweater. So it's always fun to accessorize with your clothes. So yeah, I was super excited to find that. I usually don't get to buy too much seasonal stuff, but I thought that was super cute, and it was on sale, so I couldn't pass it up. So this is day 9, and I will show you day 10, because day 10 is a process video, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my picture. I went ahead and printed this picture 6x8 format. I was thinking of putting it in a protector sheet, 6x8 pocket, and so I'm going to be using the Say Cheese Halloween kit from Simple Stories. And in one of my fall kits, the Say Cheese stencil came in, so I thought, oh well, I'll just add this with the collection that I already own. So I want to use a stencil. I've never actually used a stencil before, so this is my first time using one, and I probably didn't do it correctly, but I'm playing with it. So if you guys have any suggestions or tips, let me know in the comment section, please. I would love to know more tips and tricks on how to use these. So I went ahead and trimmed my picture, and I figured that it was a little, it wasn't big enough to fill the whole pocket page. So I went through my papers and see what I had left, and I want to go ahead and mount my picture. So I'm going through these, and I happened to find this one that was already cut. So I thought I would use this rainbow striped one. And so I'm here trying to mat it down. So I decided that I was going to use this striped paper, and I'm measuring out the pocket size so that I can put it inside the pocket. And I'm realizing that I didn't cut enough off, so I have to go back and trim again. Sometimes that will happen, but you just go back and you go ahead and trim it off. And so I'm putting my picture in, decide that it's not showcasing enough of the pattern paper, and decided that I was going to cut it. But once I put it on the cardstock paper, I'm not liking how it doesn't showcase enough of the pattern paper. So I decided not to use that as my mat for this picture. I went ahead and just got a classic black cardstock and thought that that would be better. You can never go wrong with just a classic black anyway. So I went ahead and just used this as my mat. And I like that better. I feel like it brings out the black in the picture. And so I'm deciding to use some stickers from this collection, and this is what I have left of my stickers. I did use this in my album last year, and so this is what I have left, and so I just want to use what I have on hand. And so now I'm committing to my paper, and I'm adding some stickers. I used this tab that says magical, and I wanted to use this little cauldron, and I think this says come in for a spell. I'm not sure, I can't really read, it's too small. So yeah, and then I decided that that would be, I wanted to add a bat, but I felt like the bat wouldn't fit, and then I just opted for some stars, and so yeah, I just left it at that, and then I almost forgot my number sticker for day 10. So here I am just adding my sticker, and so I call this part of my layout done. Now I'm going to go over, I want to do a flip element on top of this picture, and I'm going to go ahead and use this Say Cheese Halloween stencil. I actually got this in my fall collection, and I thought, oh wait, I have this collection, so I'm going to go ahead and use it with these papers. So this is my first time using Tim Holtz's Distress ink, and first I'm going to go ahead and use these little daubers that come with these removable styrofoam, or I forget what they're called, pads, and they have Velcro on it, so they're super easy to change out. And I decided I'm going to use one for each color, and so I use my first color, which is carved pumpkin, and then I go ahead and use my second color, which is this pretty bright yellow, and I change out the sponge on that, and I decide to use fossilized amber, so that's the next color. It kind of reminds me of candy corn, these little color combinations. The next color I decide to use is this pretty purple, and it's a wilted violet, and so I'm just going down piece by piece, showcasing the stencil, and then I switch out the styrofoam, their little, I forget what's the piece called, but the little thing that you change out, the dauber piece. Then I go ahead and use Lucky Clover, and then I use, they're blending foams. I just pulled out the packaging because I ran out, and so I had to get one more and decide to use this one last color, and it's in Mermaid Lagoon. It's a really pretty blue. I'm really loving these colors. I think I'm going to start playing around more with my inks, because this is probably the first time that I'm actually using them in an actual project. So maybe I need to experiment a little more. So now I'm just removing the washi tape, and it's time for me to remove and see what it looks like underneath. And I decided to go get a wipey and wipe off the stencil itself. And I just have a little bit of blue on the bottom there, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off. And I'm going to fussy cut around the Mickey Mouse head and ears, and I'm going to use that as a flip element to feature on top of my puzzle. So once I've finished fussy cutting around the Mickey Mouse head and ear, I am going to use another piece of the white cardstock paper to use as a page guide because I want it to flip on top of my puzzle. So I know I need a piece to punch the holes through. This piece right here ended up being too short. So I got another piece and I measured out what I needed to punch out the holes for the album. And so I'm just using this as my guide, punch out the holes here. And I know that I want to use that. And I don't want it too tall because I want it to blend in with the ears and the head. So I'm cutting more off of it. And so I decide that this would probably be the best bet, maybe a little more, cut off a little bit more. I don't want it too thick. So I definitely want to add that. So I'm adding, I believe I'm gonna go ahead and cover the back of it because I don't want it to show the white. So I'm just using leftover black cardstock from the piece that I cut out from, you know, just like scraps from my piece that I use. And I'm just using a little bit of art glitter glue with my precision tip. And I'm going to go ahead and cover this so it looks nice and cohesive with the piece. So I'm just snipping off a little bit of little extra overhang from the Mickey Mouse head and ear, and I think it's perfect. So now that I've cut that out, I feel like I needed to cut out a little more, and there I'm just going to go ahead and add score tape to. I adhered my piece and I call this good. I'm done with the top part of my layout and I'm ready to use more inks in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the back part of this layout. So stay tuned. So I think I showed you the process of how I did the first page, but I didn't think I showed you the last page is where I put in a picture of my brother and my father. We went ahead, invited them to our little activity, and my dear friend Blossom let us borrow a puzzle, a Disney villains puzzle, and I thought that was super cute, and so I had to document the little story behind that, and I just added villains, added some little flat jemmies and a bat, and this collection is actually, I believe it's called the Say Cheese Halloween by Simple Stories. I think I do show you in the beginning of the video what paper collection it was from, but I just had to put it in. I used it in my October Daily album last year, but since this was like Disney related, I thought, how can I not use it for this spread? So this is the back of that. This is day 11. Day 11, we decided to do a little Snapchat fun, and so I used my fuse tool, and I used the Happy Haunting from Simple Stories collection, and this one says Skeletons, Monsters, October 31st, Boo, and it says Spooky and Ghosts and all kinds of cool things, and I thought it was perfect because it goes with our little Snapchat fun filter picture taking. I made this a little shaker pocket, and I used 2 dies. I used it's like a small banner die set, and I like it because it has a little stitching detail on it. And then I do have, I believe it's called, it's from Lawn Fawn. I think it's called the Polaroid or Say Cheese, and it has Oh Snap on it. And so like I had to use it because I'm documenting our Snapchat filters. So this year my husband actually participated. Usually my husband doesn't really participate much in our activities, but he went ahead. His hair is long enough where he can do a mohawk. It's hilarious. And so he went ahead on purpose to go do his hair, and then he decided to do some shots, and I thought this one was hilarious. I love it. So these are mine. They have some super cool ones. You guys should try it out. And then these are my kiddos. This is my daughter, and this is my son. I love the zombie one and the werewolf one. And then my youngest. Just this picture right here is a little devil and has like this little goatee and stuff. I thought that was hilarious. And I especially love this one because it reminds me of Hotel Transylvania. And right now he's like totally obsessed over Dracula and vampires and all this stuff. So I thought that was suitable for him and he absolutely loved it. So yeah, guys, this is day 11. I'm going to be working on day 12 and 13, and you should stay tuned because I will have those up soon enough. I'm sorry I've been a little missing in action. I just had my second shot yesterday and I wasn't feeling the greatest, and so thank you guys for your patience. So hopefully I'll have those out too. And also I wanted just to let you guys know that I have a dear friend, Amy. She just started her YouTube channel and she's amazing, and if you can go by and check out her YouTube. She is Amy the Crafty Chaos. Just handing a little shout out for my friend there. Go and check her out, give her some love, tell her I said I sent you, and tell her I said hello. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe. She has lots of great ideas as well. She's also doing it in October. She's doing it in October Memories, but she has such great ideas as well, and I totally recommend you go and check her out and give her a follow, a subscribe. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next crafty video. Bye, guys.